Good morning, and thank you for joining me here on another episode. And today, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt lost, with no sense of hope, no sense of direction, maybe feeling unfilled or unsatisfied or uncertain? I much was just like you. I was at a place, many months, occurred where I had these feelings, these expressions, these emotions that, you know, I couldn't shake. Every day I was kind of going through the same process of what I thought made me happy, but in reality, it wasn't really leading me to where I wanted to be. Yeah, it was giving me short term, happiness, but it wasn't giving me that long term fulfillment or happiness that I was seeking. And what it was that I was really searching for was, you know, a sense of fulfillment. You know, what could I do that made me fulfilled? What could I proceed or what could I, engage in or interact? What kind of activities or what kind of people could I associate myself with to get me to where I wanted to be? And that was one of the biggest questions I had asked myself because for months, I kept going back to what was comfortable, what I knew, um, what I thought was working, what I thought was giving me fulfillment and happiness, but it was giving me short term enjoyment. It was enjoyment for the simple pleasures. And now, really thinking back and really digging deep, these last couple months, giving up a lot of time that I was spending on, useless or mindless activities, I really started engaging more on, a growth process, a learning process, a process that I could develop, skills, learnable characteristics that I could apply in my life. And that was one of the biggest distinctions that I made. And the only way for that to change is I had to ask myself why. Why do I want this? Why do I want to be this way? Who do I want to become? Where do I want to go? How come I feel this and how can I fill this void or this emptiness that, I'm constantly being uh, dealing with? So what I came to was a realization or self actualization that the activities that I was engaging myself with were not becoming of the person that I wanted to become. They were self sabotaging beliefs, mindsets, things that I was filling my mind with for no reason at all other than the fact that it made me feel enjoyment temporarily for a small fraction amount of time. And to me, that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me to want to take action to move forward to get me out of this slump or this place of hopelessness. And now I'm at a place where I'm completely focused on my goals, my aspirations, my dreams, and I have the right people now that I'm surrounding myself with and engaging in activities that provide fulfillment on a day-to-day basis. They're activities that are going to lead me to where I want to be and become the person that I say I want to be to allow me to fully develop into this person that I envision for myself. And you can have that vision, but first you got to ask yourself why. So I ask you a simple question: why?